What is up, guys? It is Mr. Sports Freak 56 coming at you with a new Notre Dame video. And today is Notre Dame versus Boston College preview video. So yes, the University of Notre Dame takes on the University of Boston College at Chestnut Hill. So that is Boston College's home stadium in the Battle of the Emerald Isle Trophy. So yes, as everybody knows, Notre Dame is coming off of a 20-19 loss to Georgia in South Bend in prime time, and it is very, very sad. Teardrop. Boston College is also coming off of a loss to Wake Forest, 34-10. So yes, both of these teams are 1-1, and both teams look to get back on track in this game. As two arch rivals and two Catholic schools battle it out for the Emerald Isle Trophy. So, Boston College. Where to start with Boston College? I really don't know where to start with Boston College. This will be a super, super good game to get back on track for the Fighting Irish. Now, this leads into my first point. We have to block. We have to have a good offensive line in this game. Yes, we're playing Boston College. Yes, we will beat them. Yes, we will beat them handily. But the week after Boston College, we go to East Lansing and play Michigan State. That is a huge, huge, huge endeavor. So I don't want the Irish looking forward and looking past Boston College and into East Lansing, which is Michigan State. I don't want that. But these are the games that you have to dominate. You have to play well. You have to have good chemistry that make you a better football team and get you prepared for the big games. Notre Dame's next big test is Boston College. You go into a hostile environment. This is your first road game of the season. You're coming off of a heartbreaking loss to Georgia. Winning is contagious, but so is losing. Losing is also very contagious. We cannot have a losing mindset in this game. We have to execute soundly. We have to protect Wimbosh. We have to get Josh Adams the ball. We have to make holes for Adams. We have to get and stretch the field with our offense, getting it to St. Brown. We have to do all these things. And also, second point, no turnovers, none. No fumbles, no interceptions. That is how you keep teams in the game. That is how we kept Georgia in the game. We should have pulled away from Georgia. And I know I keep going back to Georgia, but that is our last loss. That was our last game. And that was the game that we made ridiculously stupid errors and bad mistakes that cost us a football game. We cannot continue this. We can't. Because last season we started off strong and then we snowballed into a losing season. Boston College is next on the list. We have to go into Chestnut Hill. We have to take care of business. And we have to show the world that losing to Georgia was a fluke. The world hates Notre Dame. The world hates them. Everybody wants to see Notre Dame do poorly. Everybody wants to have the excuse, Notre Dame's not relevant anymore because they can't beat teams like Boston College and Temple and Duke. We have to do it. We have to play good. Our defense was wonderful against Georgia. If our defense plays the same way they played against Georgia, we will annihilate Boston College. We will pitch a shutout against against Boston College. I mean, it's that simple. But the offense was so out of sync and so lethargic and so putrid last week. We can't have that. Point number 3. We have to not make stupid penalties. The 3 things that drive me nuts: bad blocking, turnovers, and penalties. Those 3 things is what keeps teams in the game. That's how you keep them in the game, and that's how you lose football games. The team that makes the fewest mistakes wins the game. There has only been like 2 or 3 games in the last decade where the team that made a ton of mistakes still won the game. It doesn't happen like that. It's not normal. It's abnormal. 9 times out of 10, you will lose that game if you make those kinds of mistakes. So our offense has to execute. Defense, I'm not worried about the defense. The defense fixed their problems against Temple when they came into the Georgia game, and we did fantastic against that Georgia offense, sorry. But, yeah, defense, not worried about it. Boston College, I'm not worried about Boston College. I know I said that about Georgia, but I'm just not worried about Boston College like I am Michigan State. Boston College plays us decent. They do. I mean, there is a rivalry there, and there is passion, but I just think that if we play the way we played against Temple and the way we played against Georgia, defense and offense-wise, we can still beat Boston College. Now, if our offense clicks on all cylinders like it did against Temple, we will slaughter Boston College. I mean, we could beat them 56-0 if our offense played that well. Will it happen? I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Now, do I think Notre Dame's going to win this game? Yes. Notre Dame will win this game. I mean, if we lose this game, it's just ridiculous, and we're starting this last season all over again. But we're not. We're not going to lose this game. Not being a pessimist here, being optimistic. We will win by a large margin. I would say 3 touchdowns at the very least against Boston College, even though it's in Boston College territory at Chestnut Hill. I just don't see Boston College posing much of a threat. I mean, if you lose to Wake Forest like that, 34-10, I just don't see it. But yeah, that's our first ACC game of many this year, and we have to take advantage. We have to treat this like it's do or die, that this is the last game of the season, that we're fighting to get into a bowl game, or we're fighting to get into the playoffs, or whatever you would like to think, and we have to just roll with it. And we have to execute on all facets of the game: punt returns, kick returns, offense, defense make big plays, intercept the ball, punch the ball out, jump on fumbles, pressure the quarterback into making dumb mistakes, and then offense, making huge plays, big runs, good blocks, good routes. That's how you win football games. That's how all the great ones do it. So, yeah, if we can do all those things, we'll come out with a victory against Boston College, and it'll be a dandy. I'm going to try to get my recap video done either night of, which would be Saturday, or day after, which will be Sunday. I will be in St. Louis. I'm originally from St. Louis. If you guys caught my first video, I did move away from St. Louis. I am now in Illinois. I'm going back to St. Louis and staying with the grandparents for the weekend with the fiance. So, yeah, I will be there, and my Notre Dame flag will not be with me. So if you see me making a video in an area that you don't recognize, that is probably my grandparents' basement that we're staying with. So yes, expect that video either Saturday night or Sunday. I would love to do it Saturday night, but we'll see what everybody's doing, because we may have the rest of our family over, because the rest of my family does live in St. Louis as well. And the rest of my fiance's family lives in St. Louis as well. So yeah, we're all alone here in Illinois. But yep, so that's what to expect. So thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, smash that like button down below. And as always, have a great day. God bless. And go Irish. Beat Boston College.